Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channeled, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And I'm here with my editorial, my video blog for April of 2022. Let's talk today about choice. I've been thinking about that word a lot lately, choice. And I think it's time to share my thoughts about it. We're all making tough choices right now. Have you made any choices lately? Any hard ones? Were they about major earth-shattering things in your life? Or were they relatively minor, like what to eat for breakfast today? I think those little choices, my friends, are practice choices. They're helping you to get ready for the really big choices in your life. I have gradually come to see the ability to make clear, well thought through, and unregrettable choices in your life as being one of the cornerstones to growing up and to awakening to the fully conscious spiritual being that you are. My guides have been telling me since the 1980s that mankind must grow up. Other times they've told me mankind must wake up. It has taken me a long time, but now I understand what they kept telling me. When you're alive in a world where truth has become subjective, where everywhere you look there is different, often overwhelming, and sometimes conflicting information, how do you know the truth that will lead you to live the life you want to live? In a nutshell, that's what's been on my mind, folks, and why I've been thinking about that word, choice. Many people are so afraid of making wrong choices and regretting them that they give up control in and of their lives, only making a choice when their life circumstances or another person or a higher power of some sort backs them into a painful corner from which there's only one way out. Those people then do the only thing left to them that they can do, knowing they have done the only thing possible. And so they have no regrets, because they never did make a choice themselves, even though a choice was made. They can either applaud themselves for finally succumbing to the pressure and taking a step past their own resistance and succeeding, or they can blame the outside person or force that motivated them for their failure, if that was the outcome. Those types of people lead their lives according to someone else's plan, and they are happy or sad as the result of someone else's choices. Those people are moving through life asleep. My guides keep telling me, and all of you out there reading this, who may be sleepwalking through your lives, that it's time to wake up. It's time to begin thinking for yourself. It's time to start making your own choices about what to think, what to do, what to believe, and how to lead your life. Here are some hints for all of you who are just waking up right now, who are just realizing that the life you are leading is not the one you would have chosen for yourself, but rather the result of generations of family members following the same game plan laid out for them. How many ladies reading this were surprised when Prince Charming and your perfect home and family either never materialized or turned into someone and something totally different. How many men reading this expected life to be a series of great opportunities to show off your superhero qualities to the people who loved you by winning at the game of life? How did that work out for you? How many of you realized that when you followed the generations-old game plan, your hopes and dreams withered and died? But when you started making different choices, recognizing new and untrod paths forward and around obstacles, the important parts of your dreams could still be realized. Well, congratulations to you. You have already or are in the process of waking up, and you'll soon be a spiritual grown-up. What does being an awake spiritual grown-up mean? Firstly, it means that you don't follow anyone or anything blindly anymore. You listen to everything, but you do it through the lens of your own knowledge and beliefs. You accept those things that feel right to you, that merge comfortably with your own ideas and what you know to be true, based upon actual proof. But rather than out and out rejecting the rest, you take the time to investigate and to research those things that make some sense, and, if true, could have an effect on your life for good or for bad. In short, you make room for possibility in your life's game plan. Once you have become aware of something new, you've listened to and considered its possible worth, and you've researched it, you are ready to choose whether or not that personal idea, thing, or action is worth adding to your life. As you begin to make your choice, you will realize that this requires a lot of self-acceptance and self-trust. Did you do enough research? Are you being gullible? Mom or dad's little voice telling you not to trust anything new and different may be yelling in the background of your own mind. Should you ignore it? Next, you have to be totally honest with yourself regarding your own needs and motivations. Otherwise, it's impossible to accurately assess if this new thing you're choosing and considering bringing into your life will affect you in the way you think it will. That's self-honesty, folks. Now you are finally able to make a clear choice, and a choice that you'll never regret, no matter how it turns out, because you're making it from an awakened point of clarity and understanding. If you've been following my thinking as you were listening to this or reading it, you will also realize that this whole new way of looking at and assessing and moving through your life experiences will enrich all of your relationships, your work, your financial situation, and your home life, and more. Ultimately, it's about making the right choices for you, isn't it? Now you know that to not make a choice is to make one anyway. Just one that you had no control over. You also know that as long as you're alive, you will continue to make choices, and that no choice is ultimately wrong. Different choices are just different routes on the roadmap of life. A choice may alter the path of your life, but when you make an informed choice that is true to yourself, your life is always richer for it. and you ultimately always end up in a place that feels good to you. I hope these thoughts on choice will help to make your future choices a little bit easier and a whole lot better for you. If you've stayed with me this long, welcome to the world of being a spiritual grown-up. I'm Sandy Anastasi. You can visit me right here online. I'm at www.sandyanastasi.com. When you visit my website, please sign up for my monthly newsletter. It's free. You'll automatically get these in your inbox if you do that. And also sign up for my monthly psychic hour. You can meet with me, talk to me live right here online. You can do that on my website, and it's also free of charge. Thank you so much for staying to listen to my thoughts today. I'll be back next month with more insights from me and my guides. Bye for now.